I set myself up, you get me messed up. There's only me to blame. You're all excuses, we've been through this. They start to sound the same.
Oh, whiffy.
Yeah?
But I don't even know why we're in this situation. Why are we panicking? I should be out enjoying the van, mate.
I'm sorry.
What have you done?
Got carried away. Look, let's just rewind back. Well, you know why we're panicking, and the only reason we're in this bloody situation is because we've got these travelling twat passes to the NEC Motorhome and Caravan Show. I can't even say it. So yeah, we went to vlog vans, camper vans, motorhomes, accessories. But we just didn't do that. We got carried away and we brought a bloody motorhome. Right, come on. Let's take the dog out. Let's take Nelson on a walkies. Walkies, whoop, whoop.
Every word you say, I know it's crazy to do the same things, expecting things to change.
I'm tired, darling.
I mean, if you had said, here's a budget of £84,000,
Yeah.
and said, Vinny, go and have a little gander, what's about? I would have had a look. I would have had a good look round vans, motorhomes, but a little bit impulsive, my sweetheart.
But let me remind you that bloody Elvin, it is a motorhome come camper van. You don't struggle, but let's be honest, going down those narrow roads in Devon and Cornwall, you're going to appreciate not being in a bigger motorhome.
Yeah, this is only 50mm wider, isn't it?
But what we didn't explore was the camper van market, what you can get for that sort of money. We did explore it, and it was out of control.
We were pretty much scared off at the NEC.
Yeah,
the camper
it was
van
out of
market,
control.
so.
But anyway, we love the Chasson X650, aka the chicken, with the sage green cupboards and the drop down bed. We love her, but we're panicking. Let's just be honest, we are panicking.
You should see the comments.
So are motorhomes really that bad? Well, apparently so. What are the comments saying, Vin?
So we've got one comment, and I'll put it up there, about the shrinking and the swelling.
He's had 4
In heat
motorhomes
and
though.
cold. He's had 4 motorhomes. Had the same problem with every 4 of them. I mean, everybody has their bad experience, whether it's a van or a motorhome, but basically what he's saying is the metal box is a little bit more sealed
Yeah.
than the refrigerator.
You have to remember that when MBs were doing a valuation on our camper van, they asked about water, didn't they? Well done travelling to Vin's, well done.
So yeah, just picking up from last night then, I mean, what Jamie said was they need to check the ingress when they do the valuation, right? But what he actually did say was, oh, it's a van, isn't it? It's a van conversion, so it'll probably be all right. So if it was a motorhome, there's more worry to it, obviously, isn't there?
And that's what's setting worry by reading the comments. Are motorhomes really prone to problems over camper vans? Are we making a mistake? Because I'm now reading that people are going from motorhomes into camper vans, and we've done it the other way round. We've gone from a T6 to a CV40, now to a motorhome. Oh, yeah. Are we going to buy a bag of problems when we're buying it from Bury and that's 3 hours away? We are panicking. Let's just be honest.
The 3 golden rules, Whiffy. The 3 golden rules.
Let's go on.
Look, it's a modern day build, isn't it? I'm sure there's a quality. So, but there was one bloke in the comments who had brought a Chasson. Was it from MB?
Yeah, from MB.
And the exhaust pipe was touching the side of the motorhome or something, and by the time he got home, it actually burnt a great big hole in it.
And the fridge wasn't working.
And the fridge wasn't working, and it took him 12 months or something like that.
It was ridiculous. And then I thought, oh bloody hell, that's who we're buying our motorhome from.
But it's not MB's, that's a manufacturing problem though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But when you're spending this amount of money, I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's just crazy. And crazy service if that actually took 12 months. I wonder whether you got any compensation or something from it. But
what I'd also like to ask your opinion on is tracking. So when we brought this CV40 from Brownhills, it got a tracking system built in, and then we got a year's free subscription, and then we continued with the subscription. Ironically, that's just run out, and MBs are looking to charge us £1,000, where Brownhills gave us it free. So Vin, talk more about that.
okay, so I don't know whether it's an Aldis thing or a Brownhills thing, but yeah, the CV40 come with a pre-fitted tracker. We got 1 year's free, and then you pay a yearly subscription or 2 yearly subscription or 3 year, however you want to subscribe. We've done it year by year. So MBs gave us a quotation sheet, and it's £1,000 installation. And do you know what? I'm gonna have to put it up here because I can't actually remember the figures, and it's unfair I've actually quoted them. So between Chasson and MB, they don't fit pre-fitted trackers, so we're looking at a bit of an expense there. We haven't actually spoke to the insurance company to see whether we can get insured without a tracker. They were insistent on the CV4 having a tracker, didn't they?
And this is our issues with trackers. I'll be honest with you, if our motorhome gets stolen, I don't want it back. But I think you're bound by insurance companies to have trackers. Now, let me tell you a funny story where Wi-Fi really messed up. So we got burgled several years ago, and it left a bitter taste in our mouth, where every time we went out we was making sure that all our valuables was put away. Cut long story short, so we went away recently in the camper van. We come home, didn't have no food for the dog, and we never had no food. And do not judge us, please do not judge us, but I was cooking some rice up in the microwave for Nelson, a nice little Tilda rice, and he was just gonna have some chopped up meat, get us out of the Uber arrived. So I go downstairs because we're on a topsy-turvy house, go downstairs to open the door, and I swear I heard Vinny go, "You've microwaved my van keys." So that's his works van. And I thought, I couldn't have heard him say that. So I took the delivery. "What did you say, darling?" "You've microwaved my van keys." I thought, shit. Slow walk back upstairs. I had. Here they are now. I'll show you them. So ever since we got burgled, Vinny's started hiding stuff in really strange places. I just thought I'd share that with you. Has anyone else microwaved van keys before? Because I have. You weren't happy with me, was you?
No. Not at all. So yeah, I've got this little habit of, I mean, we've just left the house now, and the laptop was on the table. The laptop's behind the sofa cushion. It's just one of those things. Once you've been burgled, I mean, it doesn't happen to everybody, but yeah, I hide stuff. I hide everything that I wouldn't want a burglar to take. I hide. Right,
we were just looking for the campervan keys before we come out, and we couldn't find them. We spent 10 minutes looking, and this is why I've remembered this story, because Vinny had hid the campervan keys, and he couldn't remember where he hid them. When we went out on a walk last night, he hid them.
But learning from Whiffy's mistakes, I hid them behind the microwave, not in front in the microwave. I've actually learnt my lesson. I put them behind the microwave. Anyway, yeah, so we're just leaving the house. We're taking Nelson to the vets, and yeah, I couldn't find the keys. They were behind the microwave. So the annoying thing is with my little habit is that sometimes I forget where I put stuff. So Nelson's just had his nails clipped and polished.
And a manicure.
And a manicure. Well done, Nels.
Wow, I've had to pick the camera back up because we mentioned earlier in the vlog about Vinny Hyde and everything. Well, I just saw him twitching on the settee, looking behind all the cushions and everything. Then I realised what he'd been sat on for the last few hours. The map book. That's what I'm living with. He hides everything. He'll hide me one day. So if I'm never on a vlog, just think he's hid me and he's forgotten where he's put me. And this is why I've remembered this story. Because...
So motorhomes really that bad?
Please put your stories in the comments. Motorhomers, please tell us. Should we be sticking with a camper van? We don't know. We love motorhomes. Do us one last thing. Please subscribe. And we'll see you next Sunday at 5 o'clock. Bye. Oh, by the way, guess where we are next Sunday? Tell them.
York.
We're going to York. But we're not going in the camper van.
Airbnb.
And that's because it's my dad's 80th. See you
Happy
next
birthday,
week.
Dave!
Bye.
I set myself up, you get me messed up. There's only me to blame. You're all excuses, we've been through this. They start to sound the same. Hit me up late at night.